This is my sermon about the parable of the talents. As you all know, Thanksgiving was a week ago, and in the spirit of the holidays, I thought I would talk about being thankful. The Lord has blessed every human a talent. For example, some are blessed with a natural singing voice, or they can learn easily. These are all talents that some people are blessed with. Some people try hard to have these talents and never succeed. Therefore, it's important that you use your talent and not waste it. Even if you don't want to be a singer or a teacher, you can at least use it in some form. You can help out your friends if they don't understand the math, or you can sing in your school choir in middle school or high school, because you're lucky to be blessed with that skill or talent. I'm now going to read the parable of the talents from Matthew 25:14 through 30. Again, it will be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted his property to them. To one, he gave 5 talents of money, to another 2 talents, and to another 1 talent, each according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. The man who had received 5 talents went at once and put his money to work and gained 5 more. So also the one with 2 talents gained 2 more. But the man who had received 1 talent went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those servants returned and settled accounts with them. The man who had received the 5 talents brought the other 5. Master, he said, you entrusted me with 5 talents. See, I have gained 5 more. His master replied, well done, good faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. The man with 2 talents also came. Master, he said, you entrusted me with 2 talents. See, I have gained 2 more. His master replied, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. Then the man who had received 1 talent came. Master, he said, I knew that you are a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown, and gathering where you have not scattered seeds. So I was afraid and went out and hid your talent in the ground. See, here's what belongs to you. His master replied, you wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seeds? Well, then you should have put money on deposit with the bankers, so that when I returned, I would have received it back with interest. Take the talent from him and give it to the one who has 10 talents. For everyone who has will be given more, and he will have abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. And throw the worthless servant outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. In the parable of the talents, a man gives his 3 servants talents of money, and the servants went off. The first one used his talents to get 5 more talents, and the second used his to get 2 more talents, both doubling their talents. However, the third, who was only given 1 talent, buried his in the ground to save it, and give it back to his master. When it was time to come back with the talents, the first told the master that he had 5 talents, and he was given to learn 5 more talents. The second servant told the master that he did the same with his 2 talents. The master was very pleased with the first 2 servants. However, when the third servant brought his 1 talent back and told his master what he had done, his master was furious and told the servant that he was lazy and he should have at least deposited the money so that it would gain interest. He then took his talent and gave it to the first servant with the most and threw the servant out. Now that we all understand what happened in the parable of talents, some of you might be asking yourself, okay, what's the point of this? The point of this parable is that when you're given a gift, use it to grow and improve your life, and do not waste it. If you're lucky enough to have something handed to you, use it. Use the money to better yourself. Use the money to learn something new. Even if you don't know what to use it for, at least deposit it in the bank and earn money. Don't sit back in hopes of something happening. If you sit around doing nothing, nothing will ever happen. While the parable was about money, it applies to all parts of our lives. For example, I'm an actor, and as an actor, every precious opportunity is so critical to my career. If someone gives me the opportunity to go to an audition, I'm not just going to go unprepared. That will show I'm lazy and they will kick me out. However, if I use the talent that has been given to me and double the talent with preparation and training, I will be rewarded for trying instead of sitting around. This doesn't just apply to acting, it applies to everyone. If you don't take the opportunity to go to college and learn more, you won't get hired. Because even if you're bright, you didn't double your knowledge with college. Or even if you're given an opportunity to go to a job interview and you show up without a resume, you'll be unprepared and your talent will never be seen. This parable brings the message to all of us that when life gives you a gift, figure out how to make that gift enrich your life and bring more gifts to your life. Whether that gift is a true gift of money or talent or intelligence or compassion, if we choose to bury that gift, it will not grow but remain hidden and forgotten. Matthew 25:15 says, "A talent is worth more than $1,000. Matthew is saying that $1,000 will be nothing more than what it is unless we have a talent for making that amount grow. God gives each of us a talent for a reason. Don't waste it. The parable also makes a point that we often bury our talents because we are afraid of losing what we have. Instead of taking a risk to make his talent double, he buried his talent. He could have worked hard and tried to double his talent. Instead, he didn't work at all. He simply buried the talent. Fear and laziness can cause us all to falter, no matter what gifts are given to us. While this parable was written a long time ago, it is a parable that will never cease to apply to all of our lives. No matter what gift each of us are given, athleticism, intelligence, a beautiful voice, we need to work hard to make that gift grow. If we take our gifts and make them grow, we will receive the true benefit of our talent. Thank you.